Soapbox. Getting on the soapbox. Stepped up. Soapbox. We are not in the past Me Too. We're not post Me Too. Me Too is still happening. Me Too, now that it has started, will go on forever. Because the thing about Me Too is that rape victims or survivors, whichever term you choose to identify as, for me, I'm an up and down. Some days I'm a victim, some days I'm a survivor. But the thing is that the Me Too movement is the movement of coming out in solidarity of each other. Because when one person comes forward and goes, this really terrible thing happened to me, and I'm really struggling, and it might have been 20 years ago, but it's still something in the forefront of my mind. This person over here, who has been living with it for 20 years, 30 years, 10 years, 2 years, goes, that person's really brave. Maybe me telling my story will help me heal. It doesn't for everybody. Not everybody needs to talk about their trauma to find healing. And for me, rape isn't something you ever fully heal from. But that's me. I don't believe it's something you can heal from. It's always going to be with you. So that is something that, like, survivors, victims differ in. But the Me Too movement is just like, me too. I have also felt this. You are not alone. We all struggle with it. And we will survive it. Even if you don't feel like you are a survivor, getting up and getting out of bed is survival. So the Me Too movement, now that it has started and we see women and men and gender fluid people and all that's in between that coming forward, more people are going to come forward. Maybe not even just looking for justice, maybe just wanting to hear it's not your fault. And to all of the survivors or victims that are out there that are watching this, it wasn't your fault. Even if you didn't say no, if you didn't feel like you couldn't say no, it's still not your fault. You were still assaulted. And that is important to remember. Even if you choose to, if you say yes, if there were circumstances for why you could not say no, it still counts. It still isn't your fault. So, this is my Me Too. You will hear me say Me Too so many times because I love trauma books and I will get on my soapbox about it all the time. But it's not your fault and you will survive, even if your surviving is just not being dead. Sometimes that is all it takes to survive, is to not be dead. Because there are days where that is all that my survival looks like. So just remember that. We're not post Me Too. We will be in Me Too for forever now. It is an important movement. Yes, maybe some people take it out of hand, take it too far. But the truth is that we need this because it's helping victims and survivors feel like they are not alone. And that is the most important thing that we can do for rape victims and rape survivors. Because being validated helps people feel better. So just remember that. When someone goes, I was sexually assaulted, go, how can I help?